as we observe this week, what is the collateral damage and who is actually winning as it stands. But I like Barrister Fro to react to that because he has a lot of concerns with the CDN. He, in fact, we've discussed about it many times privately, publicly, and he cannot wait to examine that their objective, which we all know today. Barrister Fro, please.
Yes, thank you, Paddy. What I know is that even before the CDN came up, the, the La Republique has started a maneuver of infiltrating and destroying the interim government because of what happened in 2021. How the interim government and the Ambazonia restoration forces were succeeding on the ground, and La Republique panicked. They put out a lot of money. They got the Chris Anu to launch his missile in April of 2021. That was long before the CDM came. The CDM came as a backing to give credence or to reinforce what the La Republique has already started. I'm not going to waste your time to talk about how Chris Anu and his own gang ganged up from within the interim government to impeach our president, to do all the things that we all know, to accuse our president falsely, to up to today, no evidence from EPA, who was the chief executioner during their game plan. The CDN was intended to give a backing to what was already happening so that with the backing of the CDN, they will now destroy the interim government and the CDN will now be the spokesperson for this struggle. Then they will negotiate for this struggle. But hey, look at what is happening. Look at what happened. The CDN had not succeeded to do anything to to stop this interim government or the Ambazonia restoration forces on the ground. They attempted to destroy our boys and girls on the ground. Of course, the formation of the Unity Warriors it's news to everybody, and also the so-called Ground Zero Command, which to me has yielded no fruits. If you look at what is happening on the ground now, it's the Ambazonia restoration forces that are calling the shots. And when they call the shots and something happens, part of the CDN, if you listen to the reading of that list by my dear colleague, Barrister Mbesa, the first name that always comes is Egg of C. That is the political wing of the ADF. ADF has been taking the lead for everything. They went to Toronto for the CDN and they met there the Ambakoros and everybody. And look, I want to tell you that Chris Anu was not there, but they sent a representative. A certain Reverend Ngini was in that CDN to report to Chris Anu because Chris Anu had launched the fight long before the CDN came. So look, this interim government was built on a solid ground. Otherwise, we will not be talking today. La Republique has planned everything to destroy this government and to destroy the struggle on the ground using both our people inside the interim government and also the CDN to give it backing. First failure, like my colleague has just said, they failed in Canada. It was their mission. They had been given that mission in Toronto, that they will be the only ones to negotiate on behalf of the Ambazonia struggle. They have not succeeded to do that. They went to Canada once, twice. I think we're waiting for a third Canada. It's yielding no fruit. This interim government is on solid ground foundation. Our restoration forces this week and even the week after before this one have been calling the shots on the ground thanks to the participation of the federal government. And when we start the county and LGA draft, it will fuel and increase the chances of reacceleration on the ground because there will be both the federal government and our local government fighting together
We,
in synergy.
we're going to get on that, but we need to process the dynamics first. And that's why I thought that we should have gone to the core of some things. I really like the platform that both of you have created by explaining some of the things that Cameroon has been doing to dismantle us, either in our diplomatic endeavors in the diaspora and at the home front. It's shocking, as a mom coming to you
Can I make
because
one sentence for you?
there's a very vital
Can I
thing
make
that
one last sentence? The last sentence is the enemy we have within is as dangerous as our enemy.
yeah.
From that standpoint, we can proceed.
Thank you.